Central Empire Wrestling presents Bridge City Slam 6, live Saturday, September 7th at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. Come see Jake the Snake Roberts, Buff Bagwell, former WWE Tag Team Champions Demolition, Real One Enzo Amore, The Powers of Pain, The Boogeyman, Snitsky, Jordan Grace, Cameron Brennan, and the stars of CEW. Tickets start at just $20 and include the Fan Fest from 4 to 7 p.m. Get your tickets through Ticketmaster or at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. It's Bridge City Slam 6, live Saturday, September 7th at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa.
Mowing the pasture is a beneficial practice in forage management. It helps control weeds and maintains forage quality for livestock. On Successful Farming Radio.
Successful Farming Radio, providing information farmers need in the field, in the shop, and in the office. Committed to growing your business in agriculture.
Interact with Successful Farming on social media. Like us on Facebook at Successful Farming USA and follow us on X at Successful Farm for tips, ideas, timely news, and information from our editors. Find us on Instagram at successful_farming and love the latest photo or video. And take a look behind the scenes with our editors on TikTok at successful_farming. Check out our full lineup of Successful Farming podcasts. The Successful Farming podcast goes in-depth into the topics that affect farmers and ranchers. The 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast offers a quick conversation between an editor and a farmer. The SF Shorts podcast offers bite-sized interviews about agricultural topics. And the SF Daily podcast covers commodity markets, weather, and the big things happening in agriculture each morning. Search for Successful Farming wherever you download your podcasts.
No matter what species of grasses are in your pasture, they will benefit from mowing. Dan Undersander is an extension forage specialist at the University of Wisconsin. He says there are two main reasons to mow your pasture. One is to control weeds.
We would try to mow just a little bit ahead of flowering of the weeds because we don't want the weeds to produce more seed. For example, we can certainly reduce thistle. We need to know whether it's a perennial or a biennial types, but we can reduce each by mowing them just at when the buds are forming before they flower.
He says when you let weeds get a bit of height and then mow them, you're reducing the root reserves. This gradually causes the weeds to thin out or even die out in the pasture. The second reason for mowing is for the benefit of livestock. Grass needs to be cut as it's producing seed heads.
What we are concerned about is that when those grasses head out, they produce stems. As they dry, if there's a lot of stems, then the cattle may not want to put their nose down in there and get poked, and that may reduce their consumption of the next regrowth of that pasture.
Undersander says cool season grasses in the northern part of the country grow a stalk and head out once per year. Whether or not it's mowed, the grass grows only leaves for the rest of the year. Warm season grasses in the south head out repeatedly during the summer. But wherever you are, don't mow it too short. I'm Jody Henke. Learn more about mowing the pasture at agriculture.com.